Hello everyone, I'm Nicholas Koh and today I will present how digital marketing drives the modern consumer engagement. In 10 to 15 minutes, I will first define engagement. Second, explain why the customer journey is messy. Third, review a practical digital marketing toolbox. Fourth, apply it to Shopee and Nike. And fifth, end with a simple engagement measurement and flywheel you can reuse. Alright, so in digital environments, consumer rarely browse a website like a catalog. Most discovery happens by scrolling the feeds, searching, and jumping between apps. So, the real competition in digital marketing is winning attention, then earning interaction, and finally building the trust that leads to conversions and advocacy. This mindset frames the rest of the talk. Tools are useful only if they move people along these three outcomes. So, consumer engagement is a multi-dimensional relationship, not a single transaction. It includes first, cognitive engagement, attention and understanding. Second, emotional engagement, how people feel about the brand. And third, behavioral engagement, what they actually do, like clicking, sharing, buying, or recommending. In the rest of the deck, I will link each digital tool to these three dimensions, and then show how to measure engagement beyond vanity metrics. Okay, digital marketing combines four building blocks: reach, value, interactions, and depth. Reach means being discoverable where people already are. Values means giving a real reason to care, useful, entertaining, or meaningful content. Interactions means designing two-way touchpoint, not one-way broadcasting. Data means learning from behavior to personalize and improve. When all this works together, engagement becomes a compounding asset rather than a one-time campaign result. To understand engagement, we need to accept that the customer journey is not longer linear. People move through stages like awareness, evaluations, and actions, but in reality, they jump between apps and sources. Short videos, search, marketplace, review, and message from friends. So, the goal of digital marketing is not forcing a straight funnel. It's being consistently useful and credible across the messy middle. So, the brand wins at the moment of choice. Alright, so here is the toolbox I will use. It's not an exhaustive list, but these 6 are the most common levers for engagements. For each tool, I will keep it practical. What is best for? A few high impact best practice and engagement KPIs that go beyond likes. Then we will apply the toolbox in 2 mini case studies, Shopee and also Nike. Now I will go through 6 key tools. For each one, listen for 2 things: what values it gives the consumer, and what metrics tell us it actually works. Social media is a relationship channel. The objective is not posting more. It's sparking conversations and building a recognizable voice. Best practice is to create platform native content and add the clear pop-ups that invite the interactions. Then actually respond so people feel heard. When measuring engagement, prioritize save and shares because they signals value. Comments per view show dips. Track repeat viewers to see whether your content creates a habit. Content marketing wins engagement by being useful. The best performing content usually answers a real questions or solve a real problems. To look professional, build a consistent series rather than random posts. Then repurpose. One strong idea can become a long piece plus multiple short clips and emails. Measure quality, watch time and return rate. Also, track assisted conversions because content often influences decision later, not immediately. Next, search is where engagement becomes intense. People search when they want to decide. So, showing up, they build credibility. The key is matching intent. Informational queries need helpful answers. Decision queries need comparison. Proof and clear next steps. Alright, next, measure beyond rankings. Track CTR by query types, engagement on the landing page, and conversions from
organic traffic. Creator marketing works because people trust people more than brands. For a high-scoring answer, stress fit over frame. Choose creators whose audience match your target and whose style align with your brand. Give creators space to be authentic while keeping clear guardrails. Then amplify the best content through paid. Measurement shall include engagement versus the creator's normal baseline and, if possible, incremental lift compared to a control. Email and CRM are powerful because they are on. You're less dependent on algorithm. Strong CRM use behavioral segmentation and lifecycle automation, like welcome series and chat recovery. In evaluation, click-to-open rate is a better relevance signal than opens. Ultimately, tie email engagement to repeat purchase and LTV uplift. Paid ads does not create engagement by themselves. The creative and relevance do. Use repeat creative testing for hooks and formats. Retarget based on meaningful behavior and time windows. And cap frequency so you don't annoy user. For measurement, look for incremental conversion, not just cheap click. Validate with cohorts to avoid over-claiming attribution. Next is a short case study. Shopee engineer engagement in e-commerce. I made tactic to a framework so it's easy to remember and apply. Shopee is a useful engagement example because it intentionally create a loop. Discover, interact, convert, came back. Using the REST framework, reach come from short video, affiliates, and seasonal campaigns. Act is driven by vouchers and gamification. Convert is improved through retargeting and frictionless checkout. Engage is sweetened by personalization and loyalty. The takeaway is that the engagement is designed. The app gives repeated reason to return, not just to buy once. Next is a short case study. Nike ecosystem plus identity-driven engagement. I will map the tactic to a framework so it's easy to remember and apply. Nike succeeds digitally because it offers an ecosystem that feels helpful and identity-based. First, community. App and challenges turn exercise into a shared activity. Second, personalization. Member data makes content and product suggestion feel relevant. Third, storytelling. Campaign connect product to values and self-image. The lesson is that engagement is strongest when marketing behaves like a service that supports the user's goals. Across all tools, these 5 triggers tend to increase engagement. Social proof reduce uncertainty. Rewards give immediately reason to act. Personal relevant increase attention because the content match the user. Frictionless UX remove drop-off point, especially on mobile. And two-way interaction turns audience into participants. In your own campaign, you can often boost results by adding just one of these triggers. A quick reality check. Digital marketing is powerful, but it has risks. Algorithm change, content become saturated, and measurement is messy. Privacy and trust are also higher stakes than ever. The best mitigation is building on channels like email, CRM. Investing in consistent value, running experiments, and being transparent with data. This protects engagement over the long term. Measurement is where many presentations lose marks. So I keep it clear. Likes are a weak signal. Instead, use a laddered attention metric first, then interaction behaviors, then conversion outcome, and finally advocacy. In projects, choose 1 or 2 KPIs per stage and track cohorts over time. If engaged users retain and repurchase more, engagement is creating real business value. This flyway is my summary model. Engagement is strongest when we turn a one-time interaction into a loop. Attract get attention, activate give a first win, delight build trust, retain keep the relationship through the personalization, and advocate converts users into promoters. Each tool we discuss map to one or more steps, and your KPIs shall match the step you are trying to improve. To close, here are the 3 points you can reuse in any answer about engagement. First, engagement is multi-dimensional. Think, feel, do. Second, the journey is messy. So, present and value across touchpoint matter more than a linear funnel.
Third, tools work when they reduce frictions and build the trust using triggers like personalizations, rewards, and also the social proof. So that's all from me, and thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to take any questions. So next, these are the key references behind the definitions and frameworks. Engagement as a multi-dimensional concept, Marketing 4.0 and the messaging, and the REST planning framework.